We've made it to week 9, halfway through the NFL season, and the comeback is in full swing, baby. I just wanted to give you something to be excited about. Let's take a look at those standings. I went 10-3 last week. You guys, our fans, led the league 11-2 last week, and then Madden. Oh, thank you, Madden. Thank you, Madden, for crumbling. Went 6-7. That brings our overall standings to you guys at TPS Sports Bowls right here if you haven't voted in there yet. Jeez, that is good. It's a really good record. Keep it up, guys. 67-52 for me, taking over second place. Madden falls to last place, 65-54. Hey, I was under 500 2 weeks ago. I'm not stopping now. I am not stopping now. This freight train is rolling. It's just gonna keep on chugging along, baby. Now Thursday Night Football, the Bills at the Jets. The Bills coming off of a victory. The Jets coming off of, they played well against the Falcons at home. There's no reason they can't beat the Bills. But the Bills are going to go 6-2, and the Bills are going to make the playoffs for the first time since 1999. You heard it here first. Whether they win the division miraculously or get in that wild card spot, the Bills are good enough to make it, and now they have Kelvin Benjamin. Tyrod Taylor is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the entire league, has been for his entire career, and now he has a new weapon in Kelvin Benjamin. The Bills are making the playoffs, and they're winning on Thursday Night Football.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. They got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
Madden agrees with me. The 28-24 victory. Good for you guys. It's about damn time. Now for the Sunday matchups, the Bucs at the Saints. Bucs coming off of a loss last week. The Saints keep on rolling, or should I say, the Saints keep marching on in. The Saints at home. Gotta pick the Saints. Let's see what Madden says.
They'll run it. Here's Martin. Gets past him at the 10, and he gets the...
Madden has the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning this game 19-16. Jameis Winston still playing hurt. The Saints defense is finally holding their own. Now the Rams at the Giants. Giants coming off of a bye. The Rams also coming off of a bye. I love picking the Rams. Did you see all that stuff about Odell trying to get Jarvis to form a super team with the Giants, I guess, who have a stacked, hurt wide receiver core? That didn't happen. Jarvis didn't get traded. But it's fun to think about what the Giants could be. I hope Jarvis doesn't leave. Jarvis is leaving. Jarvis is leaving the Dolphins. I'll tell you that right now. But that's totally off topic. I'm picking the Rams.
Now Manning, gotta have this one. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. National Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing.
I truly don't think Madden has picked against the Rams the entire season. 26-23. This one should be pretty easy. Oh, I was confused for a second because I saw both the Jets and Giants were at home. And I'm like, how's that going to work? I guess it's Thursday and Sunday, so that makes more sense. The Bengals at the Jaguars. Jaguars are going to come out on top of this. I have no doubt in my mind. Cincinnati Bengals fans are mad at me because I very, very, very rarely pick the Bengals, and it's not going to happen this week. The Jags are going to win this game.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short.
Madden disagrees. The Cincinnati Bengals winning the game 28-20. See, that's the beauty of man versus man. And there's a little bit for everybody. You could hate me for saying that I don't pick the Cincinnati Bengals enough, but then Madden picks the Cincinnati Bengals for you. There you go. Now the Colts at the Texans. Wow. DeShaun Watson really might be the real deal. What does he have? 19 touchdowns? Or is it 18? Something like that. Already this season. Will Fuller catches a ball and it's a touchdown every single time. I think he has like 15 receptions and 7 of them are touchdowns. He and DeAndre Hopkins both lead the league in receiving touchdowns, and they're on the same team. The Texans have to win this game.
From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie out of Florida, Quincy Wilson. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Defensive touchdown, a takeaway.
Ooh, an overtime thriller, a shootout, a barn burner, whatever the hell you want to call it. 40-34, the Colts win. I think this is the 3rd time in a row that Madden has picked the Colts. One time was against the Browns, so that's fine. Why you gotta keep picking the Colts? Now for a key matchup, the Falcons at the Panthers. I forgot to talk about the first 2 key matchups. You probably saw the notification pop up, but it's the Bucs at the Saints and the Bengals at the Jags. For this game, I'm gonna pick the Panthers. I'm just going with the Panthers because they're at home. I mean, the Falcons, like I say every week, are underperforming, so that's not going to change. I mean, well, the Panthers are without Kelvin Benjamin now, but think about it. The year the Panthers went to the Super Bowl, they didn't have Kelvin Benjamin. Might have been a reason why they traded Kelvin Benjamin. Maybe he's not good for locker room presence. Maybe the Panthers are a better team without Kelvin Benjamin somehow.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Game, that sort of deal, that's right up
there. Madden disagrees with me, and I'm glad that they do. The Atlanta Falcons win 34-17. Should be a really good game. It's very hard to pick out when you look at the stats and just the way the teams have played throughout the entire season to really pick one team head and shoulders above the other. Now the Ravens at the Titans. Ravens coming off a huge 40-0 shutout on Thursday Night Football against the Dolphins. Without Joe Flacco for the second half, most of the touchdowns came defensively. I don't think the Titans will turn over the ball as much as the Dolphins did. That's why I'm going with the Titans.
On second down, Flacco to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So
right, they took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it?
Madden agrees with me. The Titans winning 23-20. Like I said, I don't think the Titans are going to turn over the ball that much. I think that's just the way to beat the Ravens, right? I mean, they have a lackluster offense, especially if Joe Flacco's hurt. Or does Joe Flacco being hurt help the offense nowadays? Now the Broncos at the Eagles. The Broncos are going out of their way and starting Brock Osweiler. Welcome back, Brock Osweiler. It's not so good to see you. They're going to lose this week. The Eagles are going to win at home. Let's get Demaryius Thomas the ball, shall we? Maybe with Brock Osweiler coming around, Demaryius and the rest of the weapons there will start seeing somebody who could throw them the ball, but Brock Osweiler has previously proven to us that he can't.
Here's Blunt, and not going to be able to push this forward.
Madden agrees. The Philadelphia Eagles winning 36-16. No, I swear I'm a little dyslexic. 35-16. They got Jay Ajayi, which I'm not really sure how that's going to play out in their backfield with LeGarrette Blount. I imagine that they'll end up splitting carries. It's weird for Jay Ajayi coming from the workhorse setting in Miami to become a running back by committee. 14 carries or so for him. And let's expect the Eagles to run the ball more. Now the Cardinals at the 49ers. Oh, the 49ers. They're going to win a game this year. I keep telling you, they are going to win a game this year, and this could very well be the game. But I'm not going to pick for it to happen because they haven't won a game yet, so there's no reason to assume that they are going to win this game.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Get it done.
Madden's also picking the Arizona Cardinals, 24-17. They got Jimmy G. Wow. This is a crazy trade deadline, wasn't it? I don't think Jimmy G's not starting, is he? He might not start for the rest of the season, which I guess kind of makes sense because you don't want to ruin somebody's confidence on a bad team. Let him learn the offense, let him get situated, and then let him prosper next year. Now for another key matchup, the Redskins at the Seahawks. This is another team that I always find myself not picking, the Redskins, against the Seahawks, who I don't like picking either. But I'm going to pick the Seahawks at home. What an incredible game. What an incredible fourth quarter that was against the Texans last week. At home, the Seahawks should win this game. Paul Richardson is coming into his own, scoring touchdowns. Tyler Lockett is looking pretty good. And of course, you have Doug Baldwin. So that passing attack. Oh, and Jimmy Graham scored 2 touchdowns last week also. So the passing attack is coming around.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Reed with it over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Second down, Cousins. And some space here. And he slides to avoid the...
It can affect us as well, although not as...
Madden has the Seahawks winning this game 34-21. It's kind of tough to continue these things when they continuously pick the same as me. Redskins fans, I'm sorry. I will pick you eventually, sometime, I think. Now for the final key matchup of the week, the Chiefs at the Cowboys. Cowboys lose Zeke. He is suspended now, right? If somebody could explain the legal jargon as to if he could come back, if he is going to serve all 6 games, I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. But I'm picking the Chiefs because I'm going to pick the Chiefs every week. They're my favorite team in the NFL this year to pick because they are the best team in the NFL to pick.
Scott. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Charles, you never take that for granted.
Matt agrees with me, 27-20, the Kansas City Chiefs win. Let's not pretend that the Cowboys won't have a serviceable running game without Zeke. They will. They should, at least. But like I said, Chiefs are going to win. Now the Raiders at the Dolphins. Sunday Night Football. The Dolphins lose 40-0 against the Ravens. They are the worst 4-3 team I have ever seen. They have no right to be 4-3. Everybody is calling for everybody's heads. They trade Jay Ajayi for a 4th-round pick. Jarvis Landry isn't happy where he is. This team is a mess. That's why I'm picking the Raiders.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good.
Madden's also picking the Raiders, 23-9, the Dolphins. I just don't enjoy watching them. You get to watch them not only last week on national television, not only this week on national television, but next week also on national television. So enjoy. It's not fun. Final game, the Lions at the Packers. Picking the Lions in this one. The Packers, of course, they're at home, but they're without Aaron Rodgers, and that's not a team that I would want to pick. If only the Lions could get a running game going. I think it might be this week against the Packers that they actually start to get something going and win the game.
Stafford now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Disagreement to end it off. The Green Bay Packers winning 30-27. Like I said, Green Bay, one of the worst rush defenses in the league. I think it might be the worst. The Lions, one of the worst rushing attacks in the league, so that's not much better. But I think that this will be the week Detroit runs the ball and runs the ball effectively. Let me know what you think about all these matchups. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. It really does help us out a ton. Until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo, and I'm coming for you. I'm going to beat you. See ya.